Hi, Julie Rader here with the Aquarius full moon astrological update. At the end of the video, I'll be going through each of the signs and telling you how this full moon will be affecting you in your life. As always, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share it with anyone you feel could benefit from this information. So this Aquarius full moon is happening on August 11th at 6:35 p.m. Pacific time. Adjust for your time zone. And it's happening at 19 degrees of Aquarius. So look at your chart, look where Aquarius is. You can do a free search on websites like astro.com. Or you can have a reading with me. I would love to read your chart. And then you would know when you watch these videos what house it falls in for you. Because we go mainly by your rising sign, that's your AC, your ascendant, but also looking at your sun and moon as well. Okay, this full moon, this a pretty intense full moon. I hate to give you that news because we just have been having so much intensity, starting with the first of the month when we had the Uranus-Mars North Node conjunction, triple conjunction, which I'm sure you've been feeling. And I know I'm actually recording this. It's not even August yet. And I've been feeling it for weeks, and I'm sure many of you have been as well. So this full moon is square. So a square is a challenging aspect to Uranus and the North Node. So this full moon is going to be bringing up the energy of that triple conjunction. So bringing up the energy of expect the unexpected, bringing up energy of activating our financial system. Now, Aquarius is for the people, protest. It's really like, what are our rights? And so it's going to be really interesting to see what this full moon brings to us. That same day, we have Venus moving out of Cancer into Leo. Now, Venus is all about love, beauty, art, but it is, and then we have Aquarius there too. It's happening on the day of the Aquarius full moon, so we very well could see some more protest or some energy coming up about the Roe versus Wade issue that we've been dealing with. We have on this day too, we have this full moon conjunct Saturn. So the moon in Aquarius will be conjunct, meaning merging with Saturn. Saturn is authority, law, structure, barriers. This full moon is also making a sextile, which is a harmonious aspect of opportunity to Chiron. Chiron is all about healing and wounds, healing our wounds. And then it's also making a sextile to Jupiter, both of these being in Aquarius. Jupiter magnifies everything. Jupiter's all about expansion. So these are energies of this moon. Then one other aspect we have on the day of the full moon is Mars in Taurus making a beautiful harmonious sextile to Neptune. So there can be some energy of asking for forgiveness as well, or some healing where maybe things are beginning to mend. So, or maybe this Mars and Taurus sextile Neptune, well, one, really pay attention to your dreams for sure. But it could be really that we are then starting to take a deep dive into the subconscious, where we then dive into our subconscious and we begin to actively trust and listen to our intuition, this inner guidance, which has been trying to speak to us all along, where maybe it's more important that we listen to that inner guidance than listening to what we're hearing in the media. So that's just one way of looking at it. So full moon, it's going to be a lot of energy. What are our needs versus the needs of another? How can we collectively look at the energy and how do we fit into that? How can we heal collectively as a society, individually, our wounds as well? So let's look and see how this full moon is going to be affecting you in your personal life. And as always, look at your ascendant, that's your AC in your chart. You can find that out if you know your birth time. You can find this on your birth certificate. Also, look at your sun and your moon as well. If you know all three, you can get a big picture, full view, more well rounded view of how this full moon will be affecting you in your personal life. For Aries, this full moon is occurring in your 11th house. So it could bring up some truths about, or even some conflicts in friendships or groups of people that you spend time with. You may even your 11th house also rules social media. There may be people that you have conflicting views with, or that you're just realizing that you no longer need to see what this person is posting. And you may decide to go through and block certain people or unfriend people from your social media account as well. Maybe there's a light shown on your friendships or on these groups of people that you spend time with. For Taurus, it's happening in your 10th house. A big light is being shown on your career. Taurus, there has been so much going on for you. This is going to be really about career for you, your job. There could be some sudden changes with this Uranus North Node and the Mars conjunction we had in your sign. You could be going through so much transformation and change that your friends don't even recognize you anymore. So look at your job, see if it is your career, and see if it is fulfilling you any longer. And if it's not, make the necessary changes. Now is the time. Gemini, it's happening for you in your 9th house. You may be having an itch to travel. There may be something about courses that you want to take. Maybe you're having a light shown on your spirituality and really taking a look at that and what serves you, what doesn't serve you, and what do you need to release from your life. Cancer, this is happening for you in your 8th house. Now, the 8th house is the house of other people's money, but it's also the house of psychology. You will be doing a deep dive into going inward and looking at what is serving you, what is not serving you, what can you release on a psychological level. Leo, this is happening for you in your 7th house. It is shining a light on your relationships, your one-on-one relationships, your partnerships. There could be some big changes going on for you. Maybe there are some truths that are being revealed. Maybe there is some healing that is happening. So also Venus is moving into your sign. Maybe there's some new relationships that are entering as well. Could be all of the above. Virgo, this is happening for you in your 6th house, shining a light on your health and your day-to-day activities. Look at your health. Look at what habits are serving you, what are no longer serving you. Make the necessary changes. Kickstart maybe an exercise routine or an eating regimen that would be beneficial for you. Because with this square to Uranus and the North Node, if you don't make these necessary changes, then it may be made for you in an unfortunate way. Make the changes. Libra, this is happening for you in your 5th house, shining a light on maybe on your children. Maybe you've been neglecting your children. Maybe they are screaming for your attention. Maybe you simply need to have more fun and be childlike, or go on dates, or be creative again. It is shining a light, and something with this conjunction to Saturn, there is going to be something that is right in front of you that you need to look at. Scorpio, this is happening for you in your 4th house, the house of home and family, shining a light on that. You may be, there may be something in your home and family, or maybe it's time for you to make a huge move or a change in your home. So really look at that rather than avoiding it. Sagittarius, this is happening for you in your third house, the house of communication, the house of travel, short distance travel, the house of siblings, maybe shining a light um, on the way you communicate with others. Maybe there is something you're ready to get out into the world. This conjunction to Saturn is saying, okay, it is time for you to actually sit down and write that book or to do whatever it is that you've been putting off. Capricorn, this is happening for you in your second house, is shining a light on the finances. You are being asked to take a really realistic, hard look at your finances. Make the necessary changes as you need to, so that you can propel you, so you can grow your finances. Cut back where you need to. Saturn is right there, and it's saying, okay, we may need to make some adjustments, but if you do, then you will reap the benefits. And Aquarius, this is happening for you, and this is your full moon. This is your first house. You are taking a look at everything in your life. You're looking at your body, the way that you step out into the world, your entire life, taking a hard look at it, noticing what is serving you, what is not. This square to Uranus and the North Node is, you may have some shocking revelations. Expect the unexpected and make the changes. Trust your intuition and do what you need to do so that you can step out into the world the way that you want to step out into the world. And last but certainly not least, fellow Pisceans, this is happening for us in our 12th house. We are asked to dive deep into our unconscious and our subconscious. Pay attention to our dreams. Great time for writing a dream journal, and really just go inward. This full moon, you may really feel like being introverted. Go inward, get extra rest, get extra sleep, do the inner work. This square to Uranus and North Node, we are being asked to look at what is serving us. 12th house is also about letting go. Do a deep declutter of your home, your body, your life, so that you can really step out in the way that you want to step out into the world. Pisces, we're the last sign in the zodiac. So we have a tendency to hold on to old energy, to hold on to other people's energy. So as we declutter, we begin to feel lighter, and we can trust our intuitive knowing, our intuitive guidance that much more clearly. Thank you so much for listening. Hang in there, continue to do the inner work, continue to be good to yourself, continue to do things that are going to balance your nervous system. We need it more now than ever. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.